Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hitch's World. Today we're going to attempt to finish our jail. If you've watched last episode, we left off. I didn't quite get the roof done, but I did get the cells done. And our first little opening area, what I'm going to do in here real quick is I'm going to go ahead and do the ceiling. I'll just grab some dirt here. Go ahead and get this ceiling done out of the way, so that way, did not mean to put that there. It's okay. That way we don't have to, one less thing to worry about. And I don't know if I want to raise those two up. I'm probably not going to because it's already pretty high, so we really don't need it that much higher, so we should be good. We should be good right where it's at. Let's get these doors shut so we don't get any unexpected visitors. So it'll work for now. I think it looks okay. Since the roof's already pretty high, it's not like you're going to hit it, so making it a dome probably would be kind of useless. So here's what I'm thinking in here. I've got quite a bit of glass. I really don't think it's going to be enough to fill this. I may just fill in this to here and then just do the center open. I think that's going to be the plan. I don't know why I just kind of go right through those things. A little weird. It's probably not that much, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and drop it back. Don't need that yet. Alright, let's just fill in this little spot here. So that way when we come in, this is just the part that's going to be all glass, so we can see a little bit better. I think it'll look nice. Oops, not that though. Pickaxe fast. I'll get on that thing. Efficiency 3. That would be why. Now I believe a stack of glass should do this. I'm gonna make me a little pedestal to stand up on here. I need, since I got some levels, I need to start making some new tools with some new enchants. That way I can start combining stuff and get some little bit of better stuff. I don't know why this is a little bit out of my reach. I built my little tower just a touch too high, but it'll be alright. Okay, it should be good for now. Just barely reach that stuff. Thought I could do it faster standing up there, but I guess not. It was worth a shot, I guess. Okay, so that was more than enough glass. 36 left over. It's pretty decent. Here, so now we officially have a roof. So I would say the outside, other than doing the wiring under the floor for the doors, the outside is pretty much 100% complete. That's another thing I'm going to work on doing. Make sure this outer door is shut. I got my redstone with me. Now I am probably going to need some redstone torches. But if I do that, I'm going to have to use some, I'm going to attempt to do this a little bit different than I normally do, and whether it works or not, I don't know, but I'm going to give this a shot real fast, just a little test here to see how this works out. I need some sticks because I need to make some redstone torches. Oh, why did I shut that? So I think I got some wood in here. Yes, I do. That should be plenty for now. Normally what I do is I use a redstone repeater pressed up against a block to kind of kill the power, but I believe this should work. And this is going to be kind of how I'm planning on doing underneath the doors to make them work. Yeah, it'll work just fine. Normally what I do is I'll put a repeater up against it, so that way if I have it, say, on this side or that side or whichever side, I don't guess it really matters at this point. Main thing is that it doesn't work. That was what I was worried about. So it's going to work just fine. Now the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a lot of redstone underneath this floor. Reason being, is I got to be able to open and close these jail cell doors. I'm not going to leave this here. I'm going to have it all done from like a little guard station, I guess you could say. I'm going to put a guard station on each side of here. It's not going to be a very big room. The reason I'm doing a guard station is because we can process our prisoners that way. There we go. We're going to do it just like this. And we're going to put a glass door on here. And we're going to do the same on the other side. That way the guard can come up and say, okay, we can let the prisoner out, whatever. A small processing area. That way, along with people coming in as well, so we can block this off. No, not with that. Not with that either. Not with that either. I'm all over the place. My mouse, my Rouse rolling button, the center roller is very sensitive for some reason. Not exactly sure why, but it sure doesn't like me hitting it too much. So basically what we do here is enter in. That way another guard can shut the door behind, so everybody's locked in, so nobody can go anywhere. Let your prisoner in, close the door behind them, and do what we gotta do. That way it just makes it a little bit more secure than it is, and I think it gives a neat little look to it. Just my opinion. Just to make it not so bland as to what we're currently working with. Just to brighten it up a little bit, make it a little bit different, a little bit better function, and more security. So it works for me. We want to do these 4 glass, top stone, and it is a beautiful thing. Okay, so we got pretty much that done. That way it's more secure in here. It's going to be harder to break in or out. Although our jail cells are in the very front, it takes longer to get to them. Normally you would put them around the back or the center, but it's okay. It's going to work out just fine. Okay, I'm not sure what I want to do next. I guess I'm fixing to dig up the floor and start working on this redstone. Because mainly what I want to do is I got to do this doorway here. Which means I have to dig down. I got a shovel. There we go. Which means I have to dig down underneath this completely to here. And that's where our torches are going to go. Now the reason I'm clearing out this side just so I can work, I'm going to completely refill it when I'm done. But what I'm kind of hoping to try to do here is I have to power each block. This is another reason why I use repeaters, because I can put a repeater per block side by side and control each block. Besides the redstone, just running one, because you got to run the direct line, which means I have to run one directly to this one, then branch off and come way out and then back in, just to do that one. But it's going to be alright. So what we're going to do is branch from this one over here. That way I can control each individual block. If you'll understand what I'm saying here in a second. Other than that, because that, sir, is not going to work. So I need it to go directly in. So I actually broke one too many there, so we can just bring this one around that way. It should still be going straight. I'm kind of stuck in here now. Not a problem. Yep, so that way we can run a redstone up to over there. And we won't have to worry about it, because see what we're going to do is do this. Now both doors will be open. Now when you go through, it'll open those to your outside, and there'll be no re-entry. And then we can just cut the switch off over there, which I'm probably just going to run it. I'm going to do I guess I'm going to put my switches on these walls here, maybe. I haven't exactly. I should have probably sorted that out long before I did this, but it's okay. I just don't want them to have to run too far away. So what I'm probably going to do is let's make a little, let's figure out how we're going to do these rooms. So this is a two-way, too wide to get through here. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave these here or not. I'm just going to remove them from now. And we're going to make an office out of this later, but what I need to think about is where I'm going to put these switches. Because I'm going to have to run a few of them. They're all going to have to be one apart, obviously. Kind of like so. So that way we got one does this door here, one does that cell door, one does that cell door. If you follow what I'm getting there, just got the way I'm having to do it isn't exactly ideal. So for right now, what we're gonna just do is we're just gonna set this one on top, and we're just gonna run it to this one for right now. Pretty sure I'm gonna come back later and change this, but for right now, this is gonna have to work. So we want to get underneath you. No, that's gotta be there, doesn't it, sir? Yes, it does. That's not gonna power nothing. That way we can come back over here. That'll kill those torches. Ta-da, that's done. So now actually what I can do is I can fill back in this part here because we don't need the gigantic hole in the floor anymore. And none of that's running up, so we know it's working. That's a quick, easy way to test it. And this is another thing I'm worried about. It's filling back in the floor. Yeah, half slab is what's gonna happen. Crap. Now let's go outside. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of a technical difficulty there. Okay, we've got to go outside. Okay, we need to make some half slabs here. I believe they're just 3 across. Correct? Yes. Thank you. That's basically all we needed. Thanks for nothing, buddy. Okay. Now this should work just fine. Yep, beautiful. Beautiful. There, so that way when you want to go out, you gotta have the guard come over and flip the switch. Let you out. Then once you clear, you close it right on back. That's what I might do, is put a little sighting window here, maybe? That look good? That way you can see them leave? Yes, no, maybe? I don't know, I'll give it a try for a little while, see how it looks, and we'll just take it from there. Okay, now what I need to do is I got 2 more. These are going to be perfect for underneath there, and that's a long way to run the next ones, but it's going to be just fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get these set up here. The middle one's going to be the trickiest one because, see, what I need to do is swap these two at some point. Let's see, I might just go ahead and do it now since we're already here. Go ahead and give you back. Thank you. So what we're wanting to do is it's going to come to here. You've got to go there. And under we go. Okay, so we're going to knock all this out anyways. I need my shovel back, please. No, not the axe, thank you. And we're just going to go this way, just a touch. Let's knock a hole so we can get out of the floor so we can see what I'm doing. Because, see, this one, what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to leave that one there. We're going to run it this way, though. And it's going to go over to that door. And this one is just going to go ahead and make itself a turn over to this one. It looks like a total mess on the floor right now, but it'll look just fine when I'm finished. Alright, yeah, see, that'll work just fine. We probably might have to get a little bit more redstone. Maybe. Probably. So what we're going to do with this, we're just going to fill that in so that way it's unaffected by him. And it works for me. Oh, crap. We're going to pile our way out. And sacrifice a piece. You're going to have to put you back underneath the stairs, sir. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Okay. And we'll just fill these in. So that way when we flip the switch here, there, it shuts it. Oh. It shut one. Oh, you know what happened? I know what just happened. I know exactly what just happened. Poopy. We ran out of power to power the next one to shut it off. Which means I am going to have to go make some freaking repeaters. Yep. Kind of knew that was going to happen. I had an idea it was. Just because it's so far away. Yeah, see the power. I'm surprised the power even made it to that one, honestly. It barely is. So that's actually, I'm actually kind of surprised it even worked at all to power the other one. Okay, so I do believe I have the materials for them. So I'm gonna have to make some repeaters. Just to get the doors functioning correctly. We're gonna go ahead and dig the trail to our next spot. We want to leave these one apart. And then we're going to just cut. I want to stay away from the other doors. Yeah, I'm going to have repeaters for these anyways, just because it's so far away. To get to this next door. And we'll go underneath. All the way to the door, sir. And we're just going to power underneath. So we've got to dig up the floor here to make this work. Just that way, so our torch here is going to open up the door. So what I am going to do is we're just going to put a regular block here, this on the side, and then we can run our redstone back. Preferably not that way. Let's block this up. And then watch our way through the other one, but it's no big deal because once I make some repeaters, it just needs a single repeater, and it'll be just fine. All right, so you're gonna just come on with me. This one's probably not gonna have enough juice to do what I want it to do, which is not gonna be surprising. I'm kind of expecting it, to be honest with you. So what we're gonna do is we gotta break the line, hop our way up. Beautiful. Don't mind the dirt. Let's see if... No, not enough juice. So, without a doubt, we are... Oh, look, it's just shy. Look at that. Just one shy. Of course it is. No problem. So, once we make the repeaters, we'll be fine. I know it looks pretty messy right now. I'm just going to block that up because I can go down this hole here and put in my repeater. Let's go ahead and get this other one done for right now. While we still got time to at least get it done. Alright. And I guess we're going to come over this way. Same spot as the other door. I guess it really matters how perfect I get it, just as long as it's functional. We know the floor's got to come up in front of it. Probably not so big, but I'm going to make enough room for me to get in here and work. We know it's got to go down one. Okay. We're going to leave that one there. And our torch is going to go on the inside there. Beautiful. And we'll just run it on back. Of course, got to dig up 4 first, but it's no big deal. Yeah, hopefully I'll be a little bit more prepared on the next one, because I kind of figured it was so close range. I was like, well, I said, possible. It's possible it could work. Of course, I locked myself in here. Why wouldn't I? Oh, so see, that one works. That one doesn't need it. I guess I went a more direct route with this one than I did the last one, but whichever, this one's functional, so we don't have to worry about the repeater on this one. So what I'm just going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and fill this one in, and we can call this one done. I'll get back in the hole here. Beautiful. Alright, we need the half slab on you. Alright, cell 1 is done. Perfect. That way the control is long far away from the actual cell. That was the idea I was aiming for. And this one, what do we got center? It's going to operate the exit. Once I get another, you'd think it being so close that it would work, but I guess not. So we got 2 more. I need at least 2 repeaters. Once I get those repeaters in, it should be good to go. But I think we've just about run out of time for this episode. So next episode, we're going to be finishing up our office here and building up a wall here. So these switches are on a different room than our actual office. and we will be just about done with our prison. Then hopefully we can lure some prisoners in here and lock a couple in the cell and just see how it goes. But I'd like to thank you for joining me, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.